Hi guys, interesting one for you. Got a video from an urban explorer and Nosey Bastard. With them, they were out recording at a Britain First demonstration. Britain First, if you don't know, is a far right group in the UK. Now, to get some images, what they wanted to do was just go down to the train station platform and record the demonstrators arriving on the train at Burton-on-Trent train station, and filming them getting off the train and obviously leaving the train station, and just getting some basic B-roll footage. That's all they were there to do. I will now play the video after this, and I will then come back and tell you how these police officers couldn't have got it more wrong if they tried. Right, now, my problem with police in this scenario, it's either a lack of training, right, or a lack of knowledge of the law, which is unacceptable, and so is the lack of training, or they know the law and they're simply making it up as they go along, which again is unacceptable. So take your pick. Either they're poorly trained, unacceptable, know the law and choose to ignore it, unacceptable, or don't know the law, unacceptable, right? And we'll come back after this video and I will give you my 2 pennies worth, and I'll send you all the links to all the Network Rail sites that give everybody and anybody permission to take photographs on Network Rail property. See you in a minute.
Get accused of all sorts.
No, you won't.
Nice if we've got. Where are you going? Where are you going? Just going to go to the
Down into the train station.
I've took the camera off and everything, left it with my mate.
Right. Which group are you affiliated to?
None of them.
None of them.
None of them.
No.
So where are you from then? Who are you linked to? Who are you recording for?
Ourselves.
Well, who are you then? What's your name? Put your names and details.
I'm not giving you our names. No need for me to give you our names.
You're currently on private property. So if BTP
it's an open space. It's a public space.
It's private property.
Public space.
Private property.
That is a public space.
BTP asks you to go, then you'll be asked to leave.
That is a public space.
All I have to tell you what it is at the moment.
Right.
That's what.
Okay.
In and
Go to
out.
the toilet then, and then come back out. If you're not using the rail network.
Oh, I'm not using that.
Okay.
The train station is deemed a public space. If it's open to the, if it's open to the public on a payable or non-payable basis, it's open to the public. It's a public space. It's a public space.
Mate, these officers are from British Transport Police.
Okay, which gives you implied permission to use that as private property. That's how it works. It's not public space. It's not.
I could go down there if I wanted to go down there on any normal day. I could go down there and take some pictures of trains, do some train spotting if I wanted to.
Yeah.
I wouldn't need permission from them.
Well, you would.
I wouldn't. Public open space.
It's private property, I'm telling you.
It matters not.
It's deemed by
It
bylaws.
matters not. Which bylaw is it?
What do you mean, which bylaw is it?
I'm asking you which bylaw it is.
It's in the Railway Regulations Act.
Right, and what section of the Act is that?
It doesn't matter what section of the Act it is, I'm telling you.
You don't know?
What do you mean, no?
No, you don't know what section of the Act it is.
Right, okay. Look, I'm telling you, you can't go around filming it, okay?
Where?
On the railway station.
Right.
Partly comes under the Terrorism Act as well.
That
Oh,
old
it does.
chestnut.
No, it does. It does.
Fascinating.
It is fascinating.
Absolutely
All right?
fascinating. See you later.
Okay, let's start the beginning. This is Network Rail's website for taking pictures on Network Rail property, and they don't have an issue with it. It says take photos or films at our stations. The following guidelines are designed to help you have a safe and enjoyable experience. Please print them and take them out with you when you are at any of our managed stations. Before you go to the pub, when you arrive at the station, please let the staff at Network Rail reception know that you are there. This will keep staff informed so they know they can go about their duties without concern about why you are there. You may require a platform ticket to access platforms. Right, so basically different stations will require a platform ticket. Some stations don't require a platform ticket, so neither here nor there. I'll put the link to this into the description so you can read it for yourself, and you can go by that. Yeah, so it's just it's obvious. All the stuff's obvious. Photographing and filming at police train stations, general blah blah blah. Report anything suspicious at a station, railway bylaws. Anyway, all of it's kind of great because we all know we've got access to Network Rail's property because we pay for it. One way or the other, we pay for it. So then we go to this section. Now this section of Network Rail's website, as you can see here, and I'll put a link into the description, it's Network Rail's website. Photographs and the different categories. So here we have photographs of engineers delivering 100 th high speed rail track. I don't know what 100 th is, but infrastructure and infrastructure is like bridges, tunnels and viaducts. So there you go, some absolutely fantastic photography. So you've got that there. And then if we scroll down a little bit more, you know, there's all these other links to all their other sites that they do with regards to, and it's results 1 out of 9 of 35, so there's plenty to scroll through there, and I'll leave a link to that in website in the description as well. And Landscape Photographer of the Year is sponsored by, guess who? Yeah, strangely enough, Network Rail. Network Rail sponsor photographer, one of the categories for Photographer of the Year. And this is what it says: the Network Rail Lines in the Landscape Award is given for the best photography of Britain's railway. Again, I'll leave that link to in the description as well. And I must admit there are some stunning photographs in here, so go and check it out, because I believe this was the winner. It's going to be a crappy rendition from a video camera, but cracking photograph, definitely worth going over and seeing. So, and tons of others. This one, which I quite like as well, actually. Kind of like that one, the old steam train going across the bridge. And I think there's a couple more down here, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think there's a couple more. Yeah, it's a really lovely landscape there. But also here, if you scroll down far enough, exhibition and book, if you go to this part of the page, you will see that there's a video that you know, just tells you about the competition and blah blah blah, and you know, if there's no competition then surely there's no rules, you know. So there's another photograph there. And actually my favourite one was one of these actually. It's this one, and it's a photograph at night above, I believe it's one of the main line London stations, and it's like a night photography, black and white type photograph, and it's a fantastic photograph, and obviously perfect for terrorists, you know, or photographers, depending on how you see it. So we'll leave that at that. I'll leave all the links to all of these websites in the description, so you can go and check it out for yourself, and we'll wonder why the police have such a problem with you taking photographs on Network Rail property. We'll go from there. Alright guys, speak to you all soon. Take care. Fluke Dog out.